Mr Sandman, bring me a dream, make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him two lips like roses and clover, then tell him that his lonesome nights are over. Sandman. Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm John and I regularly post ukulele tutorials here on YouTube to suit all abilities. Today we're going to be looking at a nice little arrangement of Mr Sandman as written by Pat Ballard and recorded by the Chordettes in 1954. To keep things relatively simple here, we're going to be looking at the song in the key of F major, which works for the ukulele well and uses mostly open chord shapes. The Chordettes version is in the key of A major with a key change to D major and then back again, and this would definitely make for some harder chord shapes. I've also made a play-along video of the song in order for you to practice with, which I'll link to in both the card above and the video description below. So grab your ukulele, make sure you're in tune, and we'll get started. But just before we do, if you do find this tutorial helpful, give the video a thumbs up and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. It doesn't cost you anything, but it really helps me out a lot with making more of these videos moving forward. If you'd like a PDF copy of the song sheet with the lyrics and the chord diagrams, buy me a coffee, see how to do so in the video description below, and I'll email one over to you. Alternatively, join me over at my Patreon pages where all my video tutorials and accompanying PDFs can be found in one place. The link for this can also be found in the video description below. The strumming pattern I'm going to be using through the song is just a down, 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 down pattern. So a down strum on every beat of the bar, but with a little more emphasis on beats 2 and 4. So over the opening chord progression, it would sound something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. The chords for the intro, as I just demonstrated, is the very common 1-6-2-5 sequence where we have an F major in bar 1, then a D minor in bar 2, then a bar of G minor 7 in bar 3, and a bar of C7 in bar 4. We then repeat this sequence again for bars 5 to 8, but this time we substitute the C7 in bar 8 with a C7 augmented chord, and this is to give us a bit more tension before resolving back to the F in the first verse. I generally strum this chord just once on beat 1 of bar 8. You may see C7 augmented written as C7 plus 5 as per the diagram shown, or it could also be written as C7 sharp 5 or just C7 aug. They all mean the same thing, a C7 chord with a sharpened 5th. So the intro with the vocal would sound something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Next we get the verse, or the A section of the song, which is 32 bars long. In bars 1 and 2 we have 2 bars of F major. In bars 3 and 4 we have 2 bars of E7. In bars 5 and 6, 2 bars of A7. Then in bars 7 and 8 we have 2 bars of D7. Then in bars 9 and 10 there are 2 bars of G7. Bars 11 and 12, 2 bars of C7. And then in bars 13 and 14 we go back to our home chord of F major. And then in bar 15 we have a single bar of C sharp 7. And in bar 16 we have a single bar of C7. Note here that if we play the C sharp 7 now shown, it's just a case of moving the shape down 1 fret so that our barring finger comes off the fretboard and leaves us with a C7 chord. It's completely up to you if you choose to fret the C7 with your second finger that would be left there after moving from the C sharp 7, like the diagram now shown, or your first finger as per the chord diagram now shown on the screen. The second half of the verse, or A section, is a repeat of the first 8 bars again, but has a different chord sequence in bars 25 through to 32. So just to reiterate, in bars 17 to 24 we would have 2 bars of F, in bars 17 and 18, 2 bars of E7, in bars 19 and 20, 2 bars of A7, in bars 21 and 22, and 2 bars of D7 in bars 23 and 24. Then this time in bar 25 and 26 we get 2 bars of G minor 7. In bars 27 and 28 we get 2 bars of G minor 7 flat 5. A big name but a relatively easy shape to play. Then in bar 29 we get a split bar of F major and then an F augmented. And then in bar 30 we have another split bar of G7 and then a C7. And then in bar 31 we have a full bar of F major again. And in bar 32 we have a full bar of C7. The split bars in bars 29 and 30 can be a bit tricky to start with, but if you follow the finger positions in the chord diagram shown, I find this is the best way to play this sequence. So our normal F major chord fretted with fingers 1 and 2. Then keeping finger 1 in place, we move finger 2 to the 1st fret of the C string and replace it with finger 3 at the 2nd fret on our G string, the string nearest your face, giving us the F augmented chord. And then again, keeping finger 1 where it is, we use it as a pivot to change to the G7 shape. And finally we play the C7 shape as per the diagram with our 1st finger. So the full 32 bar A section would be Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream, make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him 2 lips like roses and clover, then tell him that his lonesome nights are over. Sandman, I'm so alone, don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. In this arrangement we then have the 2nd verse or A section, which is very similar lyrically to the 1st verse with a few variations, and that would sound something like this. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream, make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him the word that I'm not a rover, then tell him that his lonely nights are over. Sandman, I'm so alone, don't have nobody to call my own. So please turn on your magic beam, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Then next we get the bridge of the song, which is identical to the intro that we looked at the beginning, and just 8 bars. So bum 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 bum. The 3rd and final verse or A section is structurally the same as the other 2 verses. However, when we get to that little split chord bar sequence in bars 29 and 30 of the F major, F augmented, G7 and C7, we then add another 2 repeats of these 2 bars before resolving to the final 2 bars of F and C7. So this effectively makes this verse 36 bars instead of 32. So the whole of the 3rd verse would be Mr. Sandman, bring us a dream, give him a pair of eyes with a come hither gleam, give him a lonely heart like Pagliacci, and lots of wavy hair like Liberace. Sandman, someone to hold, would be so peachy before we're too old. So please turn on your magic beam, Mr. Sandman, bring us, please. We then finish the song by playing the same 8-bar sequence that we played for the intro and the bridge to finally resolve on a single F major chord, which would sound something like this. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Mr Sandman. So now you have a nice little arrangement for Mr Sandman. I'll link to my play along video for you to practice with in both the card above and the video description below. Be sure to hit the like button if you found this tutorial helpful, and don't forget to subscribe for more ukulele content. Let me know in the comments what songs you'd like to learn next. If you'd like a copy of the song sheet with the lyrics and the chord box diagrams, buy me a coffee, see how to do so in the video description below, and I'll email one over to you. Or alternatively, join me over at my Patreon page where all my tutorials and accompanying PDFs can be found in one place. The link for this can also be found in the video description below. Thanks for watching, and bye for now. Mr. Sandman.